What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Deer Outdoors. Today we're going to be cooking. We'll be doing some jambalaya. I'll show you what I got. We got the Pit Boss all hooked up. I'll show you that in just a second. Let's get to it. All right, we got the Pit Boss hooked up. We're doing 300 for now, 320. The pan in there should be at about 325, 350, I'm guessing. Do what we got for the ingredients. We got some under here. We got some sausage I got from the local butcher. This is actually alligator sausage. I think it's got like alligator, pork, and chicken, but it's really good. I love it. It's like $6 for like a pound of it. It's awesome. Got some of the Holy Trinity. Yeah, everyone should know that, but if you don't, it's peppers, onions, and celery. I went heavier on the pepper because I had it and because I like it, just green pepper. Got some rice, got just some chicken broth in there. Some garlic. Yes, you should use fresh minced garlic from cloves, but I think garlic's fine, so whatever. A beer for the rice, cooking the rice. Some various seasonings. I got lemon pepper and Narland's blackened seasoning. It's just Creole seasoning, Cajun seasoning. You can use whatever you want. Little teeny bit of lemon juice, like barely anything, but that'll help. Some lime juice, and we got some stewed tomatoes, thermometer, hot gloves, and some spoons and stuff. And there's like one thing of chicken bouillon cube thingy that we have. And I got shrimp in the fridge that I'll bring out later just because I don't want the shrimp to go bad sitting outside. All right, I'll prop you up in the thing. We'll check on the pan and then start cooking. All right, open this up. Our pan should be hot. Let's see what we're going with here. 334, that's exactly what I want. I didn't want quite 350, but I didn't want anything under like 325, 300. So we're gonna drop a little bit, couple tablespoons of oil in there. Get that going. First thing we're gonna do, we're gonna start browning up our sausage. Like I said, ow. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. Probably should have dropped it in there with a little bit more finesse, but you know, what are we gonna do? It happens, just be careful out there. Like I said, you can use any, I didn't say it, but you don't have to get alligator sausage or get fancy or anything. I got this from the local butcher shop. It's called South Alabama Custom Meats. They're awesome. I love this alligator sausage. You can go to your grocery store, get regular smoked sausage, andouille sausage, anything at all for jambalaya. Honestly, you could even use hot dogs or thick hot dogs. It doesn't matter. You just need some meat. So when you get this browned up, keep stirring it like that. What we'll do is we'll just add just a smidge, very precise amount of stuff, but just a smidge. Make sure you're seeing it. Oh yeah, you're seeing it good. Smidge of Cajun seasoning. Then we'll get that browned up. Bring you back to the next thing I add. All right, we're back. 5 minutes elapsed. I turned back down to 400. 400 seems to be the money temp. And if you're wondering why do I keep changing at temperatures, well, to be honest with you, this is the first time that I've done this. So what I did was took a regular old jambalaya recipe and tried to make it fit the Pit Boss. So this is what I'm looking for. So far, so good. We're gonna get this sausage into a thing, and then we're gonna go to the next step of the process, which is dropping down our vegetables. All right, we got our sausage out. It's sitting out chilling. What we're gonna do, we're gonna add a little bit of fresh oil. Move this pan over just a little bit. Drop a little bit of fresh oil just to help clean up some of the skunk. Then from here, we're gonna drop down the veggies. Being very careful this time so I don't smash myself, but here we go. I'm going to drop it to the top where the oil is not. There we go. Alright, so here's our veggies. Holy Trinity, celery, onion, green pepper. I like them finely chopped. Not a huge onion fan, but I do love green pepper. And perhaps someone can enlighten me, but I honestly don't know why celery is even a thing. So anyway, It's the Holy Trinity. We do what we're told. That's Creole seasoning. So this scooped up all them bits from the sausage at the bottom really nice. So we're gonna get this browned up. This ain't gonna take very long at all just to get this sweating out. Let it go for just a second. Once again, we're gonna do a smidge, just a smidge of the Creole seasoning, Cajun seasoning. It's been 3 minutes, so let's take a look at it. Oh yeah, it's browned up good. That's about where we want it. Now what we're gonna do is throw in the garlic. You can use fresh garlic. You can use fresh garlic. You can use garlic powder. You don't have to use garlic at all. You do whatever you want. But that's 1 teaspoon and 2 teaspoons. If you're a garlic fiend, go to town. I'm gonna let that get cooked in. I'm going to drop this is just a little tiny bit of lemon juice. Barely any. Drop that in there for some acidity. Break down a little more of those vegetables. All right, it's been 2 minutes on the garlic. Let's go ahead and check this out. That's what I want right there. These veggies are broken down. Garlic is incorporated. And that's what I'm looking for. What we're gonna do now, we're gonna add the tomatoes. Just got a, let's see, 14.5 can of diced tomatoes. That's the Grocers. That's the Winn-Dixie brand. But you can do whatever. It's partially drained. It probably got, I don't know, an ounce of water in it. But what I was looking at called for crushed tomatoes. I thought these would be a little bit more diced. Usually the Rotel tomatoes, I was looking for like a can of Rotel and like green chilies or something would be awesome, or just regular Rotel, but it doesn't matter. We got big chunks of tomatoes in there. They'll break down and they'll be very good. Very, very good. I like tomatoes. If you don't like tomatoes, you don't have to use them. And I just learned that is called Cajun style jambalaya, or Cajun style cooking, whereas Creole is with tomatoes, and I'm pretty sure there's probably more to it than that, but I'm pretty sure that's the gist of it. But I thought that was really interesting. Creole, tomatoes, Cajun, no tomatoes. So let those tomatoes are gonna be right down. Now, this is the most crucial part that I don't know if it's gonna make it. This is the make or break it moment. I'm gonna add a little bit of lemon or lime juice for acidity. I'm gonna add 2 smidges. 1, 2, Cajun seasoning. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw in the rice. I've got a little over 1.5 cups of rice. I'll tell you what. My philosophy is double the liquid for rice. So I cooked 2 cups of chicken broth, and there's going to be 12 ounces of beer. All right, it's been 5 minutes on the rice incorporated with the veggies, the tomatoes and everything. Yeah, it's looking a little dry down there. That rice really goes to town and absorbs everything. So what I do think it needs is we are going to drop about 2 tablespoons of, I use salted butter. I don't mind unsalted butter, but I figure if I use salted butter, I don't have to use any salt. We're gonna get that mixed in there real quick. Drop a bouillon in there. And then I got about 1 cup and 3/4 of chicken broth that I had made. That mixed in. again, you don't have to do this. This is what I do. Cheers. 11 ounces of beer. And let's do 2 more smidges of Cajun seasoning. So what we're gonna do, it's already almost to a boil. Let's get a temp check real quick. 136. I'm going to come leave this on. I'm going to leave it on for 8 minutes. I think that'll be enough time to get it to a simmer. And I'll come back. Again, the Pit Boss is at 400. So let's get this to a simmer. And we'll be right back. Alright, welcome back. I know I said 8 minutes, but I checked it at 5. And it actually, as you can see, is giving me a nice little simmer. So we're going to stir that up. That's what we're looking for. We want it to be simmered. And we're going to turn, finally, the temperature down on the Pit Boss. So we're going to turn it down to 250. And we're going to let that go. 158. I don't think my thermometer is, but it's okay. We're going to let that go for 5 minutes, and then we're going to check it at 5 minutes. If it's at a decent consistency that I'm looking for, we're going to throw the sausage back in. All right, guys, welcome back. It's been 5 minutes. We're going to check on that rice. It's simmering very, very nicely, and it's getting to be a nice consistency for jambalaya. What we're going to do now, we're going to keep it going. I'm going to throw the sausage back in, mix it up in there. These oils will mix together. Yep, there we go. These oils will mix together with the juice. It ain't got much left. And then we will let this mix together about another probably 5 minutes. And then I'm gonna go get the shrimp. I also think what I'm going to do is probably turn this down to 200. Because this rice is pretty much done. 225 actually. Let's go with 225. Again, we're doing this together. That's the beauty of DR Outdoors. And we'll come back in 5 minutes. I'll see you then. It has been 5 minutes with the sausage mixed in. And it's looking about where we need it to be. What I'm going to do is I'm going to quality check this rice, make sure it's cooked. It looks cooked. I gotta quit stirring with that hand so you can see it. So everything looks cooked. I think for the consistency, it needs another couple minutes. But let's try this rice. So here we go. Just a little, mostly rice and veggies. Here we go. Very hot. Okay, so sorry for chewing. Excuse me. The rice could use a little bit more time. We're going to throw our shrimp in there. That is diced cooked shrimp with a little bit of Cajun and lemon pepper seasoning. We're gonna mix that up. What I would suggest is when you use the chicken stock, use the full 2 cups. When I cooked it down, I had about 1 3/4 cups. All right, it's been 3 minutes. And we have ourselves perfect jambalaya. check the rice real quick. Exactly where I need it to be. Let's get it in the house, plate it up, come back. All right, last part of the video, Deer Outdoors. Got Miss Outdoors recording. Finished product. It made about probably enough to feed 6, 8 people. I'll be eating on this for about 2 days, but it's gonna be, I think, pretty good. It's where we needed it to be. I will, in the description, give you the good recipe, the non-exploratory recipe, the one that I recommend. So let's get to it, see how it tastes. That's good. So all in all, I think about 8.5 out of 10. And you know, go ahead and comment and see if you would change anything. So on that note, I'm gonna eat my dinner, and I'll see you next time on Do Your Outdoors. See ya.